Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to this course called GenAI for Sales and Marketing. In this course, you'll be learning about how you can start leveraging these different GenAI tools such as ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, DeepSeek, and much, much more for the purpose of marketing and sales, how you can automate your research analysis, how you can basically automate content generation, scripting, topical research, SEO marketing, much, much more. So let's start first with the first use case, which is how you can automate your personalized messaging and call scripts for dozens of customers that you're sending to in a day. So let's say that you're someone working in the sales department and you want to automate how you send these personalized messages to your prospective customers, leads, or clients. So you can start using ChatGPT for that purpose. So here I have a lengthy prompt for you. What we're doing here is basically that we're dealing with this leads data that I've saved in an Excel sheet. So let me show it to you. So this is the leads data that we're dealing with. It basically includes data about all these customers. It includes their emails, the location, lead type, industry, product service they sell, or an annual revenue, right? So it includes all this data. And basically what the ChatGPT model is going to do is that it will produce these personalized messages according to what industry type there are, the annual revenue, and the type of lead. So is it a warm lead? Is it a cold lead? Whatever kind of lead it is, it's going to produce a personalized message according to that. So then I give it a prompt. I said, role, act as a lead outreach message assistant, specializing in crafting personalized email and call scripts for leads by analyzing their data. Then I give it a task. I say, create engaging and personalized outreach messages for each lead based on their specific data, such as industry, annual revenue, product service they sell, and lead type. So it's able to understand it has to produce personalized messaging according to the customer and not a generic kind of messaging. Then I said, your goal is to encourage the leads to book a sales call trial or free trial of the AI content generation agent, which is the kind of software that I'm trying to pitch to them. And I want to make sure that they either book a sales call or try a free trial of the AI content generation agent, right? Then I gave it specific information that analyzed leads data from the provided Excel sheet, highlight how the AI content generation agent can solve their specific content creation challenges, offer a free trial of the prototype, and ensure each messaging is personalized, engaging, and professional with clear calls to action. So it understands that it has to produce something that resonates with the customer and it has a clear structure and messaging. Then I give it a tool. I say you have access to a leads Excel sheet containing detailed information about each lead. Then I said that examples, an Excel sheet with leads data, and answer an updated list that appends personalized email messages and call script columns to the leads list. So now it's understanding that it has to basically append those two columns that contains those two data sets inside that Excel sheet, and not only just produce the output inside ChatGPT. So this is essentially what's going to save you time. You don't have to basically copy paste from ChatGPT. You can have it in an Excel sheet, and from there you can basically send them all these emails and use that data from there. Then I give it all these notes, and the notes basically include the previous information, but making sure that it understood everything in a more concise manner. So I talked about the tone of the language, tone of the messaging, and the language of the messaging. Pay close attention to the structure and formatting of your messages. Avoid generic or templated messages, and all this other information, right? So then it analyzed the data that was provided, all these columns, and then it produced me an output, which I'm going to show it to you. So basically, it produced me this output. So it produced me all these messages, which basically it appended personalized email and call scripts after the data of the lead, right? So let's say for Sarah Thompson, who is from, let's say, the social media, the digital marketing niche, it produced a messaging saying, subject Sarah Thompson, streamline your content creation with AI. Hi, Sarah, I came across your previous interactions. So it's understanding that it's a warm lead, right? It's understanding that it's a warm lead, and it has to make sure that it does not just start talking. It first addresses the fact that we've met before. So, there is a warm connection there. So it addresses that, then it starts discussing about the AI content generation service. In your case, it can be a different service or product that you're trying to pitch. Whatever it is, you can include that here. And then, the messaging will be about that. Then it basically discusses the benefits of it, and then at the end it provides a CTA. It says that we will all like to offer you a free trial. We can also be open to a quick call to discuss how it fits your needs. So it basically addresses those two call to actions, and then it ends the messaging. Same it does for, let's say, Mark Reynolds, who is from a different niche, advertising. It says helping businesses like paid ad campaigns save time. And then it does it for, let's say, Emily Carter, who is from beauty and skincare, helping businesses like beauty and skincare products save time, like this. So it's able to produce all these messaging. I notice you work in e-commerce, want to share something, so it's able to, make these messaging more in touch with what kind of lead you're trying to reach out to, and also what kind of niche or industry the person is part of, right? So now you can understand that how AI can save you time in producing these messages. Of course, these are based on the little information that I provided. Your information can be more specific, more nurtured, more, let's say, a bit more sophisticated than what I provided. But the point is that, AI can still save you time in producing these messages. If you have to write them yourself, you'll have to go and, observe their data, analyze what kind of niche they are, where you can pitch their product, where you can fit it. But with AI, you can save so much time in, creating these messages. Not only that, it was also able to produce a call script, and it basically looks like this. It says, "Hi, Sarah Thompson. This is your name from your company. I want to quickly introduce you to our AI-powered content generation agent," and we basically list down the benefits of it, and then say, "We've seen incredible results with brands using AI to streamline their social media strategy, reducing time spent on content while increasing engagement. And then I'd love to offer you a free trial so you can experience it firsthand. Would you be able to open a quick chat, explore how this could benefit your business?" So let's say that you are on a call, right? So there are two ways. So either you reach out to people through email or you reach out to them through a call. So when you get to a call, how would you pitch it to them, right? So this is also another way of basically, reaching out to people, and it does it in both ways. It produces you email messaging, and also if you're talking to them in a more conversational style through calls, right? So now once we were done with this, and it was able to do it for 10 people in a time, the next part was to do it using a template. So what I did was that I said, okay, this messaging is good, but I want it to be better. I want it to follow a certain structure. So what I did was that I provided it with an outreach template, which is basically this template, which includes a subject, "I only need 10 minutes, hi, first name, my name is your name, whatever your name is, and I work as a job title, whatever your job title is at an XYZ company. I'll keep this quick as I understand you might be busy," and then it goes on to describe the tools that it's pitching and what companies have used it, testimonials, what are the benefits of it, and then at the end it says that these are the USPs. I only need 10 minutes of your time to explain all this to you, and then at the end it closes it. So I was basically using this template, and I said, now use this outreach template along with the leads data provided above and produce the email messages and call scripts for the leads and perform all the actions as before. So I'm saying now what you have to do is keep the messaging different, but just use the same data that you were using before. So don't change the data, use the same data, but just change the kind of template or kind of structure that you were using before, right? So it understood that assignment, and it said, "I'll adapt the structure and tone of the outreach template provided to fit the AI content generation agent, offering and personalizing it based on each lead's data." So it understood that, then I provided with the data, and then it produced me a new, template-based data for the leads, which basically look like this. So it started the subject in the same way as provided in the template. "I only need 10 minutes, Sarah. Hi, Sarah, my name is your name, and I work as a growth strategist." It's basically filling out this information. You can give your personalized information. You can say that I'm a sales officer, I am, let's say, a sales agent or a customer agent, a customer service agent, whatever your role is in the company, or you're doing it for yourself, and then it can produce a much more tailored message according to what your needs are. Then it said that our platform specializes in AI content generation, and we've helped hundreds of teams in digital marketing. This can again be different according to what you've done. You can include a few reviews. You can tell AI to include these reviews in its messaging, and then say we work with brands who offer services like social media marketing services, which is again tailored to Sarah, who works in the social media marketing niche. So now you get the idea that you can do this, and then it provided all these benefits, and at the end it said, "I'll need 10 minutes of your time to show how this can fit into your current strategy." And then also produced the call script, which was pretty much the same as before because we did not provide any specific template. But now you get the idea that it's able to produce all these messages for these different people, and it's tailoring them according to, whatever niche they're part of, and addressing that too, plus also including the template that you provided. Now, let's say that you are in the branding team and you're using these templates to send messages. You can provide that template to AI, and you can tell it that, okay, this is the leads data. This is the template that you have to use. This is my role, and this is the service or product that I'm pitching. And these are reviews, these are testimonials, and make sure that you include this information inside your data or your messaging. What you can do is that you can provide this information, these specifics column, and say that make sure that you include all the reviews and testimonials that I provided. Make sure that you use the branding template that I provided and use that to create these personalized messages for these leads, right? So this is how you can basically create these template-based messages or these personalized messages for hundreds of customers in a time. At a time, I think you can upload 2 files to ChatGPT, which is a limitation of the free version, but it still can save you a lot of time. You know, if you're sending messages to hundreds or 200s or like thousands of people in a day, you get the idea like how much AI can aid you now in basically producing these outreach messages. So this was the first use case of how you can automate your leads outreach for sending personalized email messages and also call scripts.